So we at that big box store, that orange one. Check out all the Milwaukee goodies. Alright, where are we at? We want one of these. No, not that. That's what we want right there. Welcome YouTube to another MTR Fab video. This is MTR. Today's video is another tool review. And this tool review is going to be about one of the best M18 Milwaukee tools, and obviously that's my opinion. But this has found its way deep into my shop, and I bought another one, and that's the unboxing part of this video. Now, before then, I'm going to show you, obviously, this one is used. I've had this one for a bit now, and this is the M18 2780-20. This is their cordless, brushless grinder cutoff tool. I bought this as a tool only. It can be purchased as a kit with one or two batteries. That would be the 2780-21, which comes with one extra 5 amp hour battery, or the 2780-22, which would have two 5 amp hour batteries. This I bought as a tool only, like I said, so for me I just put a 5 amp hour battery on there to show you that's typically the way I use it and why I would recommend using it. You can use the bigger batteries with this, but I will tell you that it'll develop some serious arm pump. The 5.0 gives you enough runtime that I typically can get done what I need to do. This is not a direct replacement for said corded grinders. There's still a place for cords, okay? And when you're indoors or in an area where you can plug in, I mean, it's great. I guess the only spot that I really think that this really shines indoors is at the welding bench. If you're welding at your bench, the last thing you want is another cord, another clamp, another thing in your way, right? So this being battery powered, it sits there all by itself. It's ready to go. It's quick. It's easy. It spins up and spins down. You don't have to wait forever. I think they're great. I've used cheap Harbor Freight units before, and for me, I end up killing them in a matter of short time. And typically that's why you can see I've always bought Milwaukee grinders, and I buy them when they're affordable. You can see this one's almost like new. It's older. It's an older style. It has a side switch, which is something we can discuss about what I do like here. With the 2780 brushless, you have this paddle switch, and the paddle switch is hands down the most ergonomic way to go. The newer versions of the corded tool actually share a similar shaped body and handle. If you're looking to purchase a grinder, I do recommend buying a 5-inch grinder. I haven't looked for a while. I mean, I think it's kind of silly that we even sell 4.5-inch angle grinders at this point. But if you buy a 5-inch grinder, it allows you to buy 5-inch discs or 4.5-inch discs, depending on the availability. So sometimes you show up and there's stuff that you may like, but it's only available in 4.5-inch. I can still try this product and it'll work just fine on my 5-inch, whereas if I had a 4.5 and I wanted to try a 5-inch disc, I would then have to just take the guard off, which you can do, but I will tell you, typically your hand gets awfully close to the spinning object in here, which I don't really recommend. So you'll see I regularly run these things without a grind guard and without a handle. I kind of like to bare palm, and that's why I typically run, I don't know how many amps, I believe this one says 7 amps. I think I've done like 9 amp Milwaukees when they go for the right price, but I buy the most affordable Milwaukee ones I can find, and when they go on sale I buy multiples. So I bought 2 of these at the time. This pretty much any Home Depot for as low as 179 bucks. I don't really ever see them go on sale for less than that. I've watched for a while, and that's why I actually ended up purchasing another one to do this video with you guys, so we can do an actual unboxing here. And you'll see there's the 2780. Just picked this up yesterday. There's the box wank. You know, it 10 times, 2 times, whatever. And it equals 1,000,000 times better. You know, it's a Milwaukee tool. It's a good tool, period. There's the skew. And that. Yeah. So here it is. Alright, so before we do some unboxing, we're going to do a little self-promotion. If you haven't seen me before or haven't come across my channel, so I do a lot of different things, and I'd love it if you just hop over to the channel and check it out if you found this by chance. And you'll find other tool reviews there. You'll find some, you know, three-wheeler stuff. You'll find some car stuff. You'll find some stuff. So check out the channel, and you know, on the channel you'll see a lot of the tools that I review in action, and you'll see why I use them and what I do with them. So without further ado, here's the box. This guy open. Peek down in there. You get the handle. That's one thing I'll mention that you didn't see yet. They do sell this. It comes with a nicer handle than the one. It's got like an anti-vibe mechanism in it. Like I said, I don't really use handles, and if I was gonna grind all day every day, I would, but I just don't typically operate them that way, and so this is almost always just in the way. I'll share with you if I can get the things kind of sticky because it's like silicone or some sort of rubber type. Oh, so this is soft over mold. This is hard plastic. The center core is hard plastic, and it's isolated. Oh, what else is in the box? A little bit further in, we've got the guard, and we're going to pop that on to show you guys. We've got our standard 2-post wrench that I pretty much don't ever use. And here's the grinder. Nothing else in the box. Empty. And here it is. So, there it is, fresh out of the box. Oh, and actually, now I can tell how dirty mine is. Now they make this removable cover, and if I remember correctly, I think my first one came with an extra guard, oddly enough, which this one doesn't appear to have. And this is like a little brush. Yeah, there you go. So this pops off, and this protects your brushes, or not your brushes because it doesn't have brushes, but it protects the armature, I believe, from sucking up all this stuff, because I think this is a through path, but I could be mistaken. But it is there to keep debris out, and that one feels like it fits funny, whereas I felt, there it is. Alright, so that snaps on. You can see it's the standard M18 shoe. Still got the same old paddle switch. Still got the same old top nut. And I'll show you, you know, you can run this without a guard. I do all the time. But take these off. Put the guard on this. Flip it up 180 degrees here. Now you get that lined up. Press the lock button in counterclockwise. And there she goes. Now, I'm going to just throw a cutoff wheel on here, because that's what I intend on using this thing for. And actually, I got to get this lower section's keyed. There you go. Put that bad boy on there. So this is a standard 5/8 by 11 arbor, and I don't personally use a tool very often to tighten or loosen these. I just press the button. Quite frankly, that's typically tight enough. Alright, like that. Now that's everything in the box. We'll even screw the handle on for you so you can see what the completed unit looks like. And now we're going to pop a 4.0 battery, and we'll get our first There you go. It's good to go. So, why Milwaukee? Now this is a question you get a lot. People say, well, I can buy, you know, Ryobi, or I can buy, you can buy whatever you want. But I'll tell you why I buy Milwaukee, and it's right here. There's 300 plus solutions inside this little pamphlet. And now let's take a peek. And this is like ever evolving, right? Because their product line is ever evolving. But I will tell you that no other vendor has the kind of tools that Milwaukee offers. So when you want to compare brands, here's what you got to fight with. Look at what they have. Now, the reality is when you're buying one of these tools, you're buying into a system. Buy into the system with the most options available, and that's how I look at this, and that's why I buy these red tools. It's not just because I like them. It's because I like them, they're good, and they have the most options available on the M18 battery platform that you will find in the industry. So, I know lots of plumbers love them, lots of electricians, lots of tradesmen, period. So if you're on the fence about your Milwaukee purchase, just go get one. It'll prove itself to you. I'm here, I'm showing you how I go out and buy a second one, so I can have one that's always set up for cutting, one that's always set up for grinding, ready to rock. When I can plug in, I absolutely recommend still using a corded grinder. But the reality is there are some convenience factors that are here that are really unbeatable. So if you like what you saw here, please check the channel for other videos. And subscribe, share, comment. If you know of a better grinder, let me know in the comments. You know, what system did you buy into? Why? So next time you're shopping for a grinder, consider going cordless. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks guys. I'm MTR and I'm out.